From building the biggest SME platform to enabling the largest startup ecosystem, Lufthansa is helping Indian business take off on the runway to success, capping 3 successful seasons. Here's ET Now's Paramita Chatterjee with a brand new episode of Season 4.
Hello and welcome to Lufthansa Runway to Success, a show where we discover big business ideas of a new breed of entrepreneurs. Watch leading business icons inspire, guide, mentor and pick a winner amongst every week. And this year, we also give you the power to vote for the Viewer's Choice Winner Award. Video pictures by all the contestants have been posted on lhrunwaytosuccess.in. Log on and vote for your favorite. So which business pioneer do we have on the show today? Take a look.
A specialist in digital transformation and business re-engineering, CP Gurnani played a pivotal role in the transformational journey of Mahindra Satyam, including its eventual merger with Tech Mahindra. The skyrocketing success of his company in the global telecom space led him to receive the acclaimed Forbes India Leadership Award of 2015. Leveraging his industry expertise to launch revolutionary ventures like Saral Rozgar and Mobile Money, he has proven to be an exceptional captain of the digital world.
Please welcome Tech Titan CP Gurnani. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Mr. Gurnani, thank you so much for joining us. I always wanted to know, what does CP stand for?
Oh, good one. I think my parents were the only ones who called me Chandra Prakash. I think I just went into school, and the school I became CP,
right.
And since then it has been CP. So depending on the culture of the organization, either I was called Gurnani or I was called CP.
Which one was it? When you transitioned from Mahindra Satyam to Tech Mahindra, that was a huge change as well for the company. So how did that sort of change CP Gurnani with it?
If I look at it differently, there are 2 parts to it. Number one is we're talking of 2 cultures, but they're not that dissimilar. The reason I call it not that dissimilar is because A, we were all part of the same industry.
Right.
B, in a service industry, if you're not focused towards a customer, I mean, there's no way that you will ever get a repeat order.
So was it easier than you anticipated in that sense?
I mean, the challenge for the organizations, both Tech Mahindra and Satyam, was very individualistic. Tech Mahindra was a smaller organization acquiring a larger organization. That I would come in, or my recommendations would be built around the right sizing, or the resistance to change was initially there, but that happens in almost all the mergers.
You're also known as a people's manager, which in the IT industry typically is not very common in terms of really making that connect and getting that team to work with you. How do you react to really this description of yourself as being a people's manager?
The only time I felt good about it is that you started the conversation with CP, and one of the people, after a few years into Satyam, came up to the stage to introduce me to one of his valued clients, and he said, "This is our CEO, CP, and he stands for 2 things. One is customer and one is for people."
Oh, wow.
And that's how he got his name.
You've tried a lot of new, interesting, different things. For instance, within the company, you have made this platform, Saral Rozgar, for the blue-collared workers. It's very interesting in terms of how you brought in this personal touch to go out and reach out and help people make their lives a little easier in what have been actually very turbulent times for the IT industry. How do you keep the balance?
I guess as a CEO, if me and my board do not create enterprise for the future, do not create a Tech Mahindra for the future, we will actually be doing more injustice to our shareholders. And we started this journey 2 years ago. So whatever turbulence that you are hearing today, I mean, 2 years ago, nobody was talking about it. Today, you know, when you sit in one of those analyst calls, you know, you hear questions on automation and artificial intelligence. I turned back and I said I invested in a company called Fixstream 1.5 years ago to look at virtualization. We put in money in Fixstream to look at the asset analytics. 3 years from now, when people are talking about a product, I mean, I would have a 75% investment in a company which is into products.
Tell me, at the other end is, you know, and you'll be meeting a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of ideas, and just last year, this time, money was flooding and pouring and chasing ideas. Now suddenly the tap seems to be drying up, and all you're hearing about is, you know, some startups, some established ones, not so established ones, are drying up for funds and they're struggling for survival. So what would you advise any of these entrepreneurs who are coming in with buzzing with ideas and that passion still going? The market has become a little more slippery.
It's fundamentally the valuation. I mean, I value a company at $1 billion. I give a projection of, let us say, 100K of XYZ. I don't meet that 100K. I go for the next round of funding. My valuation has come down to 800 million. And I say, oh, the money is dried up because the covenants of that agreement say that you have to meet your business plan. Otherwise, you lose a certain amount of, you know, capital.
So it is the natural cycle of things.
So I don't think money is dried up. It is just the valuations are more realistic now.
Great. On that note, thanks so much, Mr. Gurnani. But we don't end our journey here. We're in conversation with CP Gurnani of Tech Mahindra. And remember, you too can participate in the conversation by using the hashtag LH Runway to Success or by using our Twitter handle. On the other side of the break, we'll be joined by 3 budding entrepreneurs and our business expert. Don't go anywhere.
From nationwide Thai mentorship camps, a first-time ever startup expo, and an application base of over 50,000. Only 21 businesses have qualified for this season. Meet 3 such entrepreneurs today on Lufthansa Runway to Success.
Welcome back to Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 4. We are here at the Lufthansa Business Lounge at the Pier A Plus Terminal, a quantum leap in passenger comfort. We are now joined by 3 young entrepreneurs who will share their exciting business ideas with CP Gurnani. Remember, you could also participate in the show using our hashtag LH Runway to Success and tag our Twitter handle at Lufthansa_RTS. The show becomes a little competitive from here on, as only one of the 3 entrepreneurs today will win a Lufthansa business class return ticket to any one of over 300 destinations where Lufthansa Group flies, including Europe, USA and Canada. The winner will also qualify for the semi-finals of the season, and the winner of our grand finale will win a mentorship from Thai, a Lufthansa business class return ticket to the United States, and a sponsorship to a design thinking boot camp at Stanford University. So a lot of valuable goodies in store for our winner. Let's set the ball rolling. Before we invite our 3 entrepreneurs one by one to present their business ideas, let us welcome on the show a renowned business expert who will help us decide the winner of this round. Please welcome Alok Mittal, serial entrepreneur, angel investor, and now the co-founder and CEO of Indify. Hi, Alok. Please take a seat. So let's call upon our first entrepreneur on the show. She is Madu Bajpai, founder of Rymus Technologies. Welcome, Madu, to the show. You're here to tell us about a new product that you're developing
That's
for
right.
writers.
We have developed a solution, the lawassist.com. So this is an online digital diary for lawyers to manage their court cases, using which they can keep their clients abreast with the court progress. Even if client is not able to attend the court hearing, they will keep abreast, they will keep updated with whatever updates a lawyer is updating into the solution, into the system. Along with that, lawyers can set reminders for themselves that, okay, tell me, just remind me 3 days or 5 days before the next date of court hearing so that I can prepare well.
So it's an application to help lawyers.
That's right.
Are you finding lawyers ready to adopt to the technology?
Yes, I found there are two categories of lawyers. One, those who are still not ready to move into the digital system. And the second set of lawyers who know the benefits, who wants to go and try that.
So they are excited
They
about
are
it.
excited. So
Okay.
there is a huge.
What is the target audience? Is it only India or is it global?
At present, we are starting with the lawyers. Then we have a plans to go to the corporate houses, law firms. They are already our customers, and then we have to take it to the global level.
Do you see your product as largely providing administrative assistance to lawyers, or do you also want to include the legal elements such as prior
Fantastic.
research and so on?
I really appreciate, sir, that you raised this point, because it's not only that we are offering this solution. Our vision is to build a platform, to build a community where these lawyers and end users, they can come to that platform and then connect. Considering their or seeing their credibility, they can connect with the lawyers.
And what is the revenue model for your organization?
Right now, we are going for early adopters, at least for this year, where we are targeting 50 to 100 early adopters.
Is it per subscriber or per lawyer or is it per office?
It's a user base, actually. For the law firms, they would need a multi-user license subscription, while a single lawyer can use a single user license.
Okay, great. Thanks, Madhu. Thank you. So, judges, we'll let Madhu get back to her seat. Let's call upon our second entrepreneur on the show, Ashwini Jaer, founder and CEO of Prozo. Hi, Ashwini. You've got a plethora of degrees behind you and a plethora of work experiences as well across industry verticals. What have you settled down on finally with Prozo?
Our vision was to actually ensure that everyone in India, at least, should have access to the right resources, educational resources, at the right time, at the right price. We're solving it through our startup Prozo, which is a content distribution company in B2B, especially focused on education sector as of now. And in very, very simple terms, we have taken the traditional book distribution business to an online setup. And we have weaved technology around it. We have weaved algorithms and a lot of predictive analytics around it to help our business buyers make the decisions in the businesses. They have access to all the educational resources with which a Delhi retailer has. So that's essentially what we're doing.
Help me understand how big the market is.
So essentially, it's a huge market, and between both the physical kind of content market that we see and the digital content market, I think it's approximately $15 billion plus market that we're looking at.
Hello?
Ashwini, there's a lot of disruption happening in the learning space, right? You seem to be choosing a space which is going to shrink over time, right? And trying to apply technology to that. How do you think about your business from a trend standpoint 5 years later?
So as much as so many companies are there, but still to monetize on the learning content, and that to a digital learning content is a challenge in India. Anything which is online, people do expect it should be free. And while we talk about the hard books, which is hard digital content, which is the books part, at least in the next 5 years, we're not seeing any kind of downfall. Even that's why it said, if you look at the CAGR, it's up more than 18%. Any industry which is growing at 18% cannot be a downfall industry. While yes, we are talking about that physical content is going to come down, all of it, but it's going to take time, right? And when that happens, we are already a digital distribution company.
In this business, ultimately, winner takes it all. And if you are not thinking 10x,
We are. We have grown.
So good.
We've grown 50x in 6 months.
Then think 15x. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So there's one more entrepreneur left to go on this episode. Will she be able to impress CP Gurnani and Alok Mittal? We'll find out after a short break. Remember, you can use this break to send us your thoughts using Twitter. Just remember to use the hashtag LHRunway2Success and our handle at Lufthansa_RTS. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 4. We have one entrepreneur left to make her presentation, and then it's over to CP Gurnani and Alok Mittal to select the winner of this round. So let's call upon our last entrepreneur on the show, Kashish, co-founder and head operations at myrefers.com. Go ahead, make your pitch for why myrefers.com stands out.
So myrefers.com is a trusted community of individuals and companies where individuals can refer folks from their network to companies who are looking to hire. What MyRefers is doing is unlocking the value of personal and professional relationships that individuals have. On an average, each of us have around 1,000 connections. And simultaneously, we are also providing access to companies to passive candidates. So candidates who are not actively seeking jobs, how do you access them? That's through referrals. We vision MyRefers as a disruptive shared economy business, something like an Uber and an Airbnb, and where we are getting great network effects and has global scalability. This is all powered by an artificial intelligence platform that we have built, the myrefers.com, that actually predicts proactively to an individual who in your network is the friend that you can refer to a job. Simultaneously, it helps the companies rank these individuals who've applied for a job. So it ranks them on the basis of their skills, it ranks them on the basis of their culture, that is what is the background, what is the trust score, that is who has been referring them. So how does that person know him? Is he someone that he's been working with? So all of this is all coming with an artificial intelligence that's been built in the system that an algo does for him, and the client only sees the highly ranked profiles.
Right.
If I'm one of your, the people who refer,
right.
I mean, then I should be able to hand you over my LinkedIn, my Facebook, all my contacts.
Right.
Now, do you find this as a challenge? Are people willing to give you all their contacts, or do do they react only on a specific case basis?
So far this has not been a challenge because the privacy norms have been maintained very particularly. There is no way that there is any leak of any information or at any end. And the algorithms and the back end, it's all automatic that this algorithm suggests a person and the person refers someone. So no, we have not felt this at a position where people have been hesitant to share their contacts. In fact, I've noticed a lot of places where people have uploaded their contacts onto the site.
So the employee referral notion from where you're drawing out the notion of MyRefers is powerful because it has a degree of reputation attached to it. In some sense, it seems like you're taking all of that out and replacing that with a financial reward. How do people's behavior change, and does referral still remain a powerful source of recruiting?
There's a position where a referral is ranked, there's a connector score. So if he's not doing great referrals, his score is going down. On the other side, the applicant is being ranked on the parameters that I just mentioned earlier. And on the third side, we're also looking at ranking companies to ensure that the trust of the referrer is not broken at any point. So anytime, we're looking at the details of the companies and we're going to be ranking them against each companies. So that's also something that's going to be built in the system itself. So the trust of the referrer is very important for us.
Give me an example of what kind of award or a money any one of your referrals has made.
So I had someone who referred a senior VP who has just made a lot of lakhs. So the referral rewards on the site range from even 5,000 to 5 lakhs.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, all the best.
All right.
So our three entrepreneurs on the show have made their presentations, and now it's up to CP Gurnani and Alok Mittal to select the winner of today's episode. Remember, the scoring is done on the following parameters. Core idea gets 20 points, after which company, customers and competitors are allotted another 20 points each. And finally, financial projections get another 20 points, totaling it to 100. So while the scores are being fed in, you, our viewer, also have an opportunity to participate by voting for the Viewer's Choice Winner Award. Simply log on to lhrunwaytosuccess.in, check out the contestants' elevator video pitches and vote for your favorite amongst them all. Now that the scoring is complete, I will request CP Gurnani and Alok Mittal to mentor and guide our three contestants before they finally announce the winner of today's round. So let's start off, CP, with our first contestant, which was Madu Bajpai.
I personally believe that in terms of the void in the market, Madu is bang on. I mean, she has clearly spotted unserviced market, and in a lot of different ways that is her biggest challenge also. So trying to automate their lives, even if she's starting with digital diary, I think it is, it's
going to be a challenge.
It's going to be uphill for the first maybe 100 clients.
Okay, and then we had Ashwini.
If I were to be paranoid, because he's so over-optimistic, then I need to be paranoid. And if I were to be paranoid, I would only worry about the Me Too in this business.
Coming up, yeah.
Because really the business has got no entry barriers. So if there is one advice for Ashwini, I would say is worry about the next wave, and that wave is competition. The wave is not the size of the market.
Alok?
No, I agree with CP. I think having a moat around this business is in my mind the biggest challenge. You've come from a B2C business before. So I find it very intriguing as to is there a way of translating your B2B channel advantage over the next couple of years into a customer-facing advantage.
Okay, and then we had Kashish.
Yeah, I struggle a little bit with what is the core driver of value in your business. And while you mentioned that it is the referrers, having been in this business before, having invested in almost the similar model that you're doing today, my sense is that the quality of matchmaking is the biggest value creator in this business. And that is not an online data problem only. That's a behavioral problem. It's a cultural fit problem. And how do you bring all of that together to create very high quality referrals, I think is a key challenge that you need to solve for.
Who walks away with that business class return ticket? CP?
Yes, we do have a winner. And that winner is Dr. Ashwini Jaer.
Congratulations, Ashwini Jaer, for walking away with the prize this episode. Gentlemen, can we please go across to the middle of the lounge to go and congratulate our winner? Welcome to the semi-finale.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ashwini.
Thank you, sir.
I would request Wolfgang Will, Director South Asia at Lufthansa Group, to please give away a Lufthansa business class return ticket to our winner, which will let him fly to one of over 300 destinations, including Europe, USA and Canada. He also qualifies for the semi-finals of Runway to Success Season 4.
The winner. Thank you, great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your energy and passion as an entrepreneur is really perfect ingredients in your success, and I have the pleasure to present you with this Lufthansa business class ticket. All of us at Lufthansa, we want to see you really taking off to new heights. So
Sure.
all the best.
Thank you so much.
Great. Here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for investing your time. It's a Lufthansa Airbus A380, which I have the pleasure to present to you. And actually, it's a very special one because it has your name on it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you again. And
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
You have a great program, and we learned a lot from the entrepreneurs today.
That's a wrap on this episode of Lufthansa Runway to Success Season 4. Do write to us with your thoughts using Twitter. Just remember to use the hashtag LHRunwayToSuccess and tag our handle at Lufthansa_RTS. We'll catch you again next week. Goodbye and thanks for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you.